everybody. This is Ghost in the Craig. Happy St. Patty's Day, or after St. Patty's Day, or before St. Patty's Day, whichever day it is right now. But it's still gonna be after St. Patty's Day. So happy St. Patrick's Day to you guys, man. I'm here. We got a Guinness with me, and I wanted to go ahead and discuss the Critical Drinker and his books and his the greatness that is this man, right? Like, I can't stress enough. I think with all the YouTubers that we have and all the people that talk about culture and media and all that stuff and whatever, I think, he's drunk. You don't even gotta worry about it. He's just talking nonsense. You can listen or you don't have to. But still, it's pretty funny because no one else will, be able to do and say the things he can say simply because, he's drunk all the time. But anyway, aside from that, I was going to say, I had read his first 3 books, right? Now, I'm just going to go through them real quick with you guys. This is just a little appreciation video because it was this man's Resident Evil videos that he made. He made some videos on, like, how the games were and reviewing the old school games and then the movie, the original movie and stuff.
So I thought I'd do a little retrospective series where I look back at the history of each game in the series, give some behind-the-scenes insights into how they were made, and my own opinions of their strengths and weaknesses. Ready? Good. Grab yourself a Jill sandwich and let's do this! The live-action video sequences also proved to be problematic, as Western actors weren't in abundant supply in Japan at the time, and most of the cast they did manage to source had little or no acting experience. You'd never guess, would you?
Joseph!
So watching that, I was like, man, this guy is awesome. Like, who is this guy, right? So I found out he wrote books. And so the first book, right, Redemption, follows this character, Nathan Drake, who is just, I'm sorry, not Nathan Drake, Ryan Drake. I always get him confused. I think of Nathan Drake because I guess I'm thinking of fucking Uncharted all the time. Ryan Drake, and he's the CIA operative, and he's just one of the best who's had a rough life and rough past and all this shit. And he's tasked with this get this woman out of prison. She's in this prison and in Russia or whatever, and he has to go save her, and then in saving her ends up pretty much he finds out she was actually betrayed by the CIA and all this nonsense. It's fantastic. I really suggest you read Redemption by Will Jordan. It is fucking awesome. But that man has such good writing ability for sure. He's already on his 9th book or whatever, but considering what he talks about and everything, he has such good insight to just storytelling and writing. The man should be a screenwriter in Hollywood. I could easily see this being a movie that, probably would go straight to DVD or streaming or some shit because no one would, we already have the Mission Impossible and who's the other Tom Clancy guy, Jack Reacher, so I don't know if this would survive the culture with everything that is already out, but still, I think it could easily be a banger of a film or at least a TV show, but he writes up this character, Anya, and she is just amazing. This girl, everyone gives him shit for oh, he doesn't care about females and he's not, anybody who disses any movie where there's a strong female character that's not really that strong, and I guess female, you're automatically gonna get shitted on. So, the fact that they probably haven't even given this book a look just shows that they don't even know how this man can view and write a woman. It's amazing. But yeah, so just check it out. Redemption is fucking awesome. And then you had book 2, right? Book 2, Sacrifice, was pretty sick. Just same thing with Ryan Drake going into Iraq area, and he's trying to figure out what's going on with this government out there, and he ends up having an old friend that he ends up having to, cross paths with and kind of double cross because the friend's boss and people are all bad or whatever. It's a great follow up. We'll put it that way. But because as a sophomore, 2nd book, damn, sacrificing everything he's got to put it all into this book. Fantastic. And I mean, if I was to spoil anything one of the main characters' homies, he might not make it, but it's a fucking great book. Book made me sad.
Well, could someone please tell that to Ari Aster? He needs to hear it. Anyway.
Then book 3, right? Betrayal. This is where, well, like I was saying, the female protagonist, antagonist, however you want to look at her, she is just written so well. Like, come on, guys, you cannot diss this man without actually reading his shit. If you want to be those people that can just critique things but not watch them, that's fine. I mean, shit, I mean, I do that too. But I also read up and learn about it as well. Like, I may not sit there and watch the whole thing, but I would at least learn about it. And if you learned or took the time to know what the books were about, you would probably realize that, hey, this guy actually writes about a woman. If you really care about what he thinks or how he would write or portray a woman, maybe you should read it and see what he thinks. But if you don't, then I mean, that's fine. The easiest example I could put is like Cruella. I did not watch Cruella because I didn't want to watch Cruella. I was like, this is going to be dumb. I cannot believe they're trying to make it in like a good light where she's like this good person, but like, you know, just wanted to have fashion. Because I've seen Cruella and I've seen 101 Dalmatians, 102 Dalmatians, and the original remake of the 101 Dalmatians and all that shit. So why would I watch a movie that I automatically know probably won't be...
Well, what can I say? Accidents will happen.
Whereas the Critical Drinker, you don't even know anything about this guy but his videos. So if you want to go about, you know, his movies, then his stories, then I guess you'd have to figure it out. Oh wait, my phone's ringing, pardon me. Man. But yeah, so Betrayal. Again, the only reason I'm discussing this guy, again, is because it's St. Paddy's Day, man. He's a critical drinker, and this is the time to drink and to be critical. If there was any time to be drunk or critical, this is the time, this time of year. And he is like, you know, he's probably flying high right now, or flying low, or he's just on the ground, on the floor. But yeah, that was about it. So just critical drinker. Cheers to you, man. You are the man. And you know, I hope that I hope things get better in media and in Hollywood so that he can get drunk and be happy about stuff. But, you know, at the end of the day, sometimes you gotta let off some steam. And if kicking back a few helps with that, I mean, and getting in front of a camera and making a fool out of yourself helps with that, then hey, so be it. But yeah, this has been Ghost in the Craig. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a fantastic and safe weekend. Nobody drink or drive, and, you know, everybody count your clovers and be happy for what you got. Peace.